Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Game Aim Plus, where my aiming is gaming. I am your host, the boy G, and we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. But first, a lot of you people out there are watching my videos. A lot of y'all are not yet subscribed, so please subscribe to my channel, click that little bell button, and like the video. I would greatly appreciate that. You guys will be doing me wonders and help me reach my goal of 2,000 subscribers and beyond. But we gonna get right into it. Okay. Nintendo's always doing something weird, and a lot of the times we don't know why they do the weird things they do. They just do it. So Nintendo, they are or already have discontinued a lot of their Nintendo Switch games, like a lot of them. Okay, as in they're not printing them anymore. Like they're discontinued, they're done. Okay, and I got the list. So I'm gonna give the whole list of all the games that Nintendo has discontinued. Okay, I had to write it down because that's how many games they have discontinued. So, but we gonna get into it. Okay, it's a lot. Okay, so first off, Paper Mario: The Origami King. Okay, Donkey Kong: Tropical Freeze, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, Metroid Dread, Kirby Star Allies, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Fire Emblem Engaged, Yoshi's Crafted World, WarioWare Get It Together, Nintendo Switch Sports, Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Maker 2, and Mario Strikers Battle League. That is a lot of games to be discontinued. Okay? Now, that is sad. Luckily, I have every single one of these games already, so I'm good. Except the two Fire Emblem games, because I don't play Fire Emblem, so, and yeah. That's a lot of games, Nintendo. We don't know why you do the weird things you do. Okay? But we have ideas. Okay, for one, a lot of people think it's because of the Nintendo Selects that they do, for every console. They do these little Nintendo Selects of a bunch of games that have sold a lot or have been on the console for a long time, and they make a little special case for it with a red round thing, red square thingy around it, whatever, and it says a Select, and it's like a special game, and it's super discounted. It's like $20. Okay, so they make all these games $20, and that's what people think they're gonna do. That's what they think they're doing. But let's be honest, a lot of these games on that list are not super duper Nintendo Select, super sold so many that, oh my god, everybody in the world has them. There's a lot of them that... Fire Emblem Engage, that just came out. Okay, that's like brand spanking new. Why are you already discontinuing making that game? That is crazy. Okay, they discontinued Super Mario Odyssey. It's one of the biggest games on the Nintendo Switch, but they discontinued it. Okay? It's a lot, okay? So, what I feel like they're doing is, and a lot of people are saying this, and what other channels also, what they believe is, they're discontinuing the games because they are preparing for the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, they are preparing to empty out these shelves in these stores, right? Because they need to make room for Nintendo Switch 2 games, okay? So they need to get rid of a lot of games, maybe a lot of games that people aren't playing, or people that already have the games and they already sold so many of them. Or, like I said, or games that just aren't doing that good, Like, key example, Mario Strikers Battle League, really good game. Not as good as we would have hoped it should have been, but it is what it is. Yeah, so a lot of these games, they are not really selects. They are not super duper games that people already have bought. Yeah, and also, what is to be believed is that a lot of these games that are getting discontinued is because they also feel like the Nintendo Switch 2 are already making games of those brands already, so they don't want these games to get in the way. Because let's be honest, the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible. Okay, it's going to be. Okay, so last thing they want is for the Nintendo Switch 2 to come out, and they got this $70 game of this new open world Mario game. And then people are just, I don't want to get that. Let me just get this Nintendo Switch Mario, Mario Odyssey game for $60, or whatever it's going to be priced at that time. Okay? that's what it's gonna be. Okay. They don't want these other games to get in the way, right? So, and we already know that all these games on Nintendo Switch 2, they're all gonna be $70. Let's just get straight to the point. Let's get right to that, because there's no denying it. All right, they already started with the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That was $70. And they're starting, and it's going to happen. Okay, obviously they see people are paying, they're gonna pay, we're gonna pay, I'll pay, I paid it. So they're gonna do that for the Switch 2 as well. Okay, they're making space. Okay, and they're already working on sequels or successors to these games for the Switch 2. Obviously, they just continue the Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. They're obviously maybe they're gonna work on a new remake of the Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. Maybe they're gonna do Link to the Past and remake that how Link's Awakening is. We don't know. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. They don't want Link's Awakening to get in the way or anything like that. Even though it won't really get in the way, because Link's Awakening was big, but it wasn't like humongous. It wasn't like a humongous game, but it was really good. I loved it. I played it. I beat it. I have it. But yeah, there's a lot of games on this list. They got the Yoshi's Crafted World. Maybe they're working on a new Yoshi game. They got the WarioWare. They're always working. We got 2 WarioWare games on the Switch. That's crazy. Nintendo Switch Sports, obviously. Of course they're gonna stop printing that. That wouldn't make sense. Nintendo Switch is about to die. Why are they gonna keep making Nintendo Switch sports games? So that's gone. What I didn't understand was the Fire Emblem Engage. That's new, so that's kind of stupid. I don't know why they would stop that. Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 2, that makes sense. Because we already have Splatoon 3. So, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, that also makes sense a little bit as well, why they would stop that, because we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But I don't know. I don't like when Nintendo discontinues games or stop printing them or stop making them, And I get it, it costs money to make these physical copies. It costs money, And they got to make sure that they recoup the money that they spent to make these physical copies. I get it. So, maybe some of these games, they're not worth it. That's cool. But there's some of these games that are still worth it to keep making physical copies, Not everybody likes digital. I don't like digital. I hate digital. So don't throw no digital my way, because I don't want it. I'm more of a physical person. I like to have my collections. I like to have my games. If y'all strip it from the Nintendo eShop, I don't want it to be stripped from me. I don't like that. No. Sorry, buddy. But absolutely not. But, like I say, Nintendo Switch 2, backwards compatible with Nintendo Switch games. It's going to be backwards compatible because Nintendo Switch has an enormous library of 3,000 or 4,000 games, physical and digital. They're not going to give that up. Ooh, sorry, I had to crack my neck. I was getting a little stiff. But they're not going to give that up. That's too many games. And there's so many games that they could just, that way people can play them on a Nintendo Switch 2 also. They already have their library crazy big. And that's maybe another reason why they have to, discontinue a lot of these games. Because they're going to be in the way, and they need, like I said, they need the spaces on the shelves for the Nintendo Switch 2 games. The Switch can't be over here with still, taking up 10 shelves, and Nintendo Switch 2 is trying to squeeze up in here, That can't happen. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be the selects. Maybe some of them, maybe some of them. All of them? Absolutely not. That's not, no. No. I highly doubt that Mario Strikers Battle League is going to be a Nintendo Select. That's not happening. They discontinued Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That makes sense. Because I feel like they're already working on a new Donkey Kong game for the Nintendo Switch 2. They have to be. This is ridiculous. You basically, you skipped it on the Switch. So, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, this port does not count. Okay, you skipped Donkey Kong on the Switch. So, let's get to it on the Switch 2. But I don't know, man. That's my thoughts on the Nintendo discontinuing these Switch games. I don't like it, but at the same time, in some weird way, I understand and I get it. Y'all trying to save some money. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So, Nintendo, you keep doing your thing. We are listening. We are watching, and we're gonna see what you guys are planning and see what you're gonna do. You guys, let me know how you guys feel about all of this. The games that got discontinued in the list. Put in the comments. Talk to your boy. And let's chat. Let's try to figure this mystery out, But There you go, guys. Game Ain't Plus. Please subscribe. Click that little bell button. That way, every time I upload a new video, it'll pop up on your phone like, you feel me, dog? You feel me? But yeah, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you in the next one. Booyah! Woo!